recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
Testing, how I'm sounding.
It's the pomegranate joint. Oh, niggas already on here?
Yeah, I'm on here already. I don't know, the audio was off. Y'all can hear me? Hold on.
I ain't touching it.
Nah, it's not. It's probably.
How that shit work, man? I don't know, man. Nobody rapping. You pulling up on my birthday?
Yeah.
Well, all right, yeah. Well, you know, it's a Saturday, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yo. Oh, let's see if you can hear it. Oh, okay. Shout out to you. I'm in here in the episode now. All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, shout out to my nigga 2 Jeeves. Got me right with the audio. I appreciate. Listen, the Clearview is where the comments is the engineers. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, Jeeves. So 2 Jeeves just dropped the album with Action Figure. Surprise, motherfuckers. Listen. Like you ain't hear me, but I would say I'm gonna hit you. I got thoughts, man. Project G's been killing it. Really, it's honestly it's like how I feel like how niggas used to talk about me with music, but my output wasn't as like niggas like Jeeves, niggas like Jazzy. Like I know niggas that constantly like output is like pause just in case. But like niggas that put music out often, like niggas used to say that about me, but it wasn't to that. Like, I know I consider myself when I had the ability to be a great hard worker, but when niggas is putting that shit out, bro, it's like, yo, the consistency, bro, the consistency. I get it how niggas was feeling about me. I get it with G's because it's like, yo, this shit is so much fire. It's like, yo, every time I see it, it's like bars, but the bars hit different, and it's like just so ill to see how his mind working and brilliant. And I can tell already, like we kindred spirits of his bars and shit like that. So I know that's why he fuck with me too, because certain bars I get, and it's like, yo, damn, I knew my nigga Got that shit. Yo, shout out, man. Shout out to Cavs, man. Niggas is bumping that during the creative process. That's crazy. That's another thing too. You turn around. That's ill. Like you one of them niggas that can do like an album in 3 days type shit. That's fire. I always like when Westside be like, yeah, I did this album in 3 days. Like, or when Jay-Z did the blueprint in like a 1 weekend. I love lore stories like that. I love that shit. I love that shit. Shout out my nigga Wolf. I just talking with Wolf about you. Yeah, shout out my nigga Wolverine, man. Good fucking brother. Yo, I appreciate you, Jeeves. You restored that feeling from that when you linked me in that first mixtape I heard. I was like, nah, this shit sound like, I believe it's the Jeeves tape 4, but it was Zilla, DJ Zilla, like that shit is like 50 mixtape, and that shit brought like that shit really brought me back to like 2002, and I was like, yo, he gets it. So salute, brother, 1,000 love and forever on that. But it's your day. You killed it. You and Action killed it. You're at the outside in the city with visuals. Okay, shout out to John Trash, man. I'm trying to get up there too, man. It's time, man. I gotta get up there. You gotta get some shit. I got so many projects I'm gonna need you on anyway, so we might get that record quietly, for sure. Jeeves is definitely one of my favorite collaborators in the underground. It's just when you got chemistry, it's there, man. It's just musical chemistry that is like, now you gotta be sad. It be just straight like, yo, I got this. I thought of you when I sent it. Boom, and it go. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I love Jeeves on Live from the Melting Pot, because it was like finally me getting a chance to return the favor. As much projects he puts me on, I was like, yeah, I want to display. I love everybody on Live from the Melting Pot was purposely featured because I was like, yo, these are guys that go out their way to like put me up, make me a part of their project and their process. And Action, Jeeves, Verge, you feel what I'm saying? Rebel, we ended up working after that more. So, but even with Rebel, it was just, the record was just Queens, like it was for the town. Like this is what the Live from the Melting Pot is. So it was so dope to have who I had on that record, because these is brothers that really go out there and they speak me up. Like I remember Action when I was on the Most Interesting Man album, he's like, yo, this feature is gonna give people more ears on you, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Jeeves talking me up, like, yo, bro, this feature, like, I love that and I appreciate that from my brothers. So for see these two link up was fire. And I just seen, and you on this project, so I gotta tap in Lunar and Skip link up. Those is two niggas I fuck with too. Like, damn, everybody, this is what it should be like. This is what it should be like. Like niggas, and like not, and then everybody can have the crew over there that link up and work with them. Like everybody should have it don't gotta be this. Like you don't fuck with them niggas. Just fuck with the niggas you fuck with and make dope shit with the niggas you fuck with. That's what it's about, bro. It's just to see the link ups that's going on. It's gonna be a great summer. I'm excited. You feel what I'm saying? I'm Rebel, my fucking guy. This nigga, that's my nigga real life. Yeah, I chill with Rebel outside the one of his shows and got to kick it with him. Cool as fuck, man. Know It All was out there too. He's cool too, bro. Like niggas cool, chill, man, chill. Queen shit though. I'm from Jersey, but that was beautiful. I've never seen the city like that before. Yeah, bro. I can't refer. I'm not even a Knicks fan. I just keep it 100. I'm a Laker fan, but by city, like being like, man, so many of my brothers is Knicks fans, so I seen so much pain, bro. So much pain, bro. So much, and I was a little nigga that loved Michael Jordan too, so I seen so much pain, bro. So when niggas is wilding, they gotta give niggas grace. Like y'all gotta understand, like Niggas don't understand. Like, imagine the Charles Smith game now with social media. Imagine the finger roll. Imagine the Reggie Miller game. Like, it's a like this is a lot of pain, bro. Lot of pain, bro. So I told Luna, I didn't know you rap. I said I've been praising your production for that amazing Julio. So here's the funny shit. Yo, so I didn't know. I knew Luna rap because he had did a project with Wolverine, but I didn't know he made beats like that. So it was like the opposite for me. That's the funny thing about this underground. I love this comment here because I want to keep this shit here for when niggas watch this later. Like, a lot of shit be like, we be really like making all this great music and don't know shit about each other. Like, that should be funny. Like, niggas really be like, yo, damn, like I said with Kev, I thought Kev rap. I was giving Kev advice in the DM, like, yo, I understand as a working 9 to 5 nigga trying to do this shit. Then I see the nigga on Action Figure. I said, hold on, now that this nigga that think I've been in my DMs and I'm trying to coach up. Nigga, send this beat through. That's how the fuck I should have been Horseman started. Nigga, like, send that fucking pack through, nigga. Stop playing. Nigga, I'm in here coaching you up, nigga. I need beats, nigga. This shit fire. This nigga crazy. So that should really be, I love that. I didn't know you rap. Luda is fire too. Luda is fire, bro. And it was crazy because, to be honest with you, Live from the Melting Pot and the Lunar Project, the Should Have Been a Horseman, I did all of that like the same time. Like, I was making all of them records the same time because I was going through a breakup and I was like, yo, this shit, I just got to get over this shit. So that's why I made that album. I made all 3 of them albums at the same time, bro. And it was so crazy how it planned out because I really wanted to drop it back to back to back. But I Should Have Been a Horseman. I felt like the Lunar Project, niggas really slept on it on the whole. Like, I feel like when you get to, whoever heard it knows what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't feel like it's a pride. Like, the way niggas jumped on I Should Have Been a Horseman, like, gravitated towards that. They didn't gravitate towards the project with Lunar. But I think whoever heard it really fuck with that project. You know what I'm saying? You know, so then there's times I let niggas tell I'm still chasing 87, baby. So don't even know each other's first name. I didn't even know Wolverine's first name. Don't let this go. I just found out Wolverine's first name through vinyl, like some shit with the vinyl, like oh, what's this? That like, oh, this nigga name? That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I gotta keep this one up too, because I ain't know Wolverine first name into the vinyl, nigga. Facts. I'm keeping a band out of shit. Listen. That's a fact. That's a cold-blooded fact. Y'all ain't lying. Kev, yeah, I don't. Yeah, Kev, hell yeah, Kev with the sneaky hit. Made this album said was your best work last year. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I love that. I love the whole concept of it. People really slept on it though. They didn't really understand it. They probably thought it was Mankind on there. They didn't really understand the concept of it being Leatherface from Japan, the hardcore wrestler, and the whole concept of like me being so hurt from this breakup that I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna be a deathmatch wrestler because I need to feel pain to help with the pain. You know, that was me being on my, because Lunar Beats have you smoking some gas and being like, yeah, I'm abstract too. You know what I'm saying? So it was the energy in the production from Lunar, because I knew it was. I never made this album instead. I never made an album that sounds like that. You feel what I'm saying? Just keeping it a band. Like, Luna has a unique sound. Yeah. Melted Pot was good too. Like, I would have added more songs now that I, like, in hindsight, because you know, like, it was just, he had so much heat too. Like, I could have did some more with that, but it worked out though. It worked out. I was testing the waters with small body of work. And it's hard. It was like I was like, that's why I even went with the Live from the Melting Pot. I'm like, I can't make a Heartbreak Kid too. Like at least not right now. Like Heartbreak Kid is we're here because of Heartbreak Kid. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's special to me. So it's like I can't just make no sequel to that. Like it gotta be something else, you know. Yeah, yo, bro. This is why I love my nigga G's, bro, because I know he's a fan. He's really a fan of this shit. Like, and he's not a like these is real authentic thoughts from him, like genuine in conversations with him. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of niggas won't even be able to like say this shit, you know, publicly. Niggas don't even want to be giving love to niggas they actually fuck with. That be the crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so flowers to Jeeves because I be in the crib thinking the same shit, and I be thinking like, damn, I must be crazy because everybody knows selling them. Like, y'all hearing them? Are y'all hearing it? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I had felt like I had like I was in the I had made all three of those, and I was just in like a crazy. The pen was just like this. You feel what I'm saying? And it so happened when you hit me with for the surprise, I was just getting back in my because Jazzy hit me too. So just when y'all hit me and I had to make that run, and then I wanted to do something for war because I've been war will kill a joint. I was like, yo, my pen just started to get back. So I like to when y'all hit me, I want y'all to hit me with my pen moving so I could give y'all my best shit. So it was just like starting to move again, and now it's moving around. Now I'm getting excited. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit in the works. It'd be a lot of shit in the works. Yo, and it's crazy because it's you, it's my brother Dre, it's my brother Verge, and my brother Artie, and my brother Box. You feel what I'm saying? That I could honestly say, and my nigga Vicente too. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling about like niggas that hit me. Like I'm talking about niggas that hit me and hit me with lyrics. It's only about 5 niggas that hit me with lyrics or show me a link of it popping up on a playlist or show me a picture of anytime my nigga L Thoughts because he just sent me some heat too from back in the day. But it's like but when niggas hit me with bars like and I'm like a nigga, I'm keeping a band with y'all. I really be remembering all my shits like that. Niggas that be shout out to rap niggas that be remembering all 400 bars they wrote. Y'all niggas is the illest niggas ever. I promise you. Especially niggas that'll write some shit like 2:30. You probably this nigga G. Nigga write some shit at 2:30 by 5-6 o'clock. Know the whole shit that love to y'all niggas. Y'all niggas might got a little touch of autism, respectfully. But like to know all of that, like that shit is fire. My nigga Box know his first round from like 84. Like, what are we talking about? Shout out Jazzy, hit me too for his next comp. Shout out Roy Josh, my young boy, yo, like 8. That boy is the future. Yeah. Chill, James. It might be a bidding war. Bidding war for war. Bidding war for war. Bidding war for war. But yeah. Shout out. See, man, we everywhere. We everywhere, man. Shout out to that too, man. Shout out to all the good brothers getting busy, getting popping, doing what the fuck they do, man. This shit, the underground. Let me tell you something. They tell you ain't nothing in New York, New Jersey, Boston, Connecticut. They lying. They lying. Everybody got some heat, man. It's a lot of heat out here. Just fuck with what you fuck with. War for war. Yeah, been war for war. We working. We gonna get them right. I was like, yo, this nigga 18, 19. He told me that. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, I remember that. Like, damn. I'm like, yo, the days, man. Remember the days when niggas first started rapping? Every verse felt like it was gonna be the one. Every song when you write your first song that people fuck with, like niggas don't understand when people be like, yo, you still rap? Like this shit done gave me a lot of milestone drug-like feelings that I can't let that high go. Like y'all wasn't there when I wrote my first rap that niggas in the hood was fucking with. And that was like my breakthrough moment of like, oh, they fucking with me. Like they listening, okay. You feel what I'm saying? Mind you, I had a squeaky ass voice then. I hear that shit cringe, bro. Like, oh my god, this is crazy. But I had one joint that I flipped on the Wu-Tang cream beat, and I had my hood on fire. I had my hood on fire for like a month, like or 3 weeks. My hood was on fire. Like, oh. Yo, shout out to Brownwood, man. Facts, man. Kendrick made that song back. I was lit because we was all doing that. We was like 17, 18, smoking in the back of the whip. Just rap, bro. Heavy on smoking in the back of the whip. Heavy on rapping. Heavy on. I was just thinking about that. I used to be the nigga like, niggas be like, yo, go. And I'm just bars freestyling. I'll try to remember my little one written I can remember. And once I fumbled on or forgot the bar, I freestyle and go. So, and I was like a little nigga with glasses, braces, battling gang members. So I heard it all. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit turned me to a dog. Niggas used to be like, yo, let me hear something. Certain times I couldn't even go outside without having to rap. But that shit for them. And here's the thing too with that. When you that nigga, everybody it's like working in territories, bro. Everybody's gonna pull up and with their best nigga to rhyme. Like, yo, yeah, this my man here, he rap. Like, damn, I ain't cool. Like, what I'm supposed to do with that? Like, I ain't gonna sign the nigga. What the fuck I'm supposed to do with that? But bruh, man, that shit is crazy what niggas be having to go through, bro. That's exactly how I did. You start with the men's written, and once with that men's written, once you slip the freestyle because you're ready in the flow state by it. Hell yeah, that's all you need. Like 8 bars that I've written, you remember the bars. Once you give them that first pop, they with you. That's the trick. Niggas don't understand. Once you give them that first pop, that's why niggas gotta try to punch early. See, now that I'm older, it's funny because like now my writing style, now we're getting see. This is what happens when it's just like two rappers in the fucking shit. Now we're talking shop, right? So now we're gonna get to the Bret, but now I'm in I'm talking shop with my brother right now. So now, like my writing style, I prefer like I used to be like heavy with like let me put like the best punch first, so it can pop early, right? So I was very heavy on starting my first bar with like something crazy, like. Even my first bar might be a punchline. I was heavy on trying to be something to grab your attention already. Like I was trying to, because I'm like, I'm not hitting you with street raps. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not hitting you with super overconscious, metaphorical, lyrical, blah, 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 blah. I'm not hitting you with that. So I really got to stand out in this short period of time. So I used to try to, but now I'm more into that's why a lot of the verses, and I'm sorry, a lot of verses you sent me, it be, because I may not hit the pocket where I'm like, oh, this is my big pop for the crowd to my 20th bar, 18th bar, because it'd be like, I'll be trying to work that shit like a technical wrestling match. Like I'm just like, yo, I'm rapping, boom, 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 and then we go in there to the big spots. Okay, big spot, boom, we're going home. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how I work my rhymes, like a wrestling match. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, the old head's gonna feel me. I'm talking to niggas today. Man. Give it niggas. Yo, my writing style changed every year, so I'm the same. Then first 4 bars, trying to hit it with some shit to draw them in. Then I'll make those first 4 bars the hook and start writing over. Yo. So that was one of my tricks I used to do back, but I kind of lost it because I was like, yo. I was trying to like get into space, you know, as us when you're trying to find that record, right? So it's like I'm writing hooks, I'm writing my own hooks, but I'm like, yo, hold on. I started looking through my because again, I'm having these long verses. I'm like, hold on, this shit is a hook right in here because I'm hearing I'm also hearing what other niggas is using as hooks, and I'm like, yo, there's really no kind of, you know, when we was coming up, it was like. You gotta have 3 verses. You gotta have the hook, and you gotta have it be 4 bars. A repeat 4 bar. Niggas will give you 1 bar, chant it for 8 times. Niggas will give you 2 bars and chant it for for whatever number. I'm too high to do all the math, but so now it's really like a ill box of like you can really. What's ill about this era we're in, you really can just get anything off so long as it just sounds good on the beat. And if you're really nice, it won't matter because it's gonna sound good too. So it's good. So it's like I started picking. So a lot of my verses, you could tell which ones I took from the hook, like which hook I took, and it was part of a long verse. Because then my second verse keeps going with the same cadence or the same bar pattern. That's a dead giveaway. I'm giving y'all free to know when, like, oh, okay, that's when that nigga he took that hook, he made that hook out of a long written. Because then if you hear me like bar, bra, and then my verse is like bra, oh yeah, then that was part of that written. Keep it 100 with y'all. We talking shop right now. You one of the few niggas on the underground level who writes hooks too. Like love letter is money, a record is ready, and you don't always need hooks. But sometimes you want to make palatable shit. I can't say some words. I'm an idiot. I'm joking. Self-deprecating sometimes, huh? But I appreciate that, bro. The irony of that, right, was I was in a space. So when the time of me writing Horseman, I was like, you know what? This is already unconventional because I'm already about to do a drumless project because Kevin's known for not doing drums, right? And then I'm thinking, okay, you don't like drums. I'm like, I was also, yeah, I don't like hooks, nigga. And it really wasn't that I don't like hooks because low key, I love hooks. Like 50 Cent is one of my favorite rappers. Like I love hooks. Like I love R&B music. I love soulful music. So I love hooks. But for some reason, I can't even tell you why. In that state of mind, that era of me writing the Horseman, I was on some fuck hooks. And then that nigga, so what put the battery on my back was, and I'm gonna tell you how phony I am. What put my battery in my back to get me hype was Kev was like, yeah, fuck hooks too, nigga. Like this shit, like you can make this shit like cinema, like fuck a hook. He was like getting some cinema play. I'm like, yo, you know what, Kev? Fuck hooks, nigga. And the next song I wrote was Love Letter. So imagine me doing all that fuck hook shit. The next song that comes to me, I write is Love Letter. And Love Letter, then I have to come back to. So I'm like, once I wrote, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna tell. I'm gonna record it and send it to him because then now I gotta come back to Kev. Like, yeah, I know I said fuck all hooks, but this song came out the way it came out, and it's a hook on there, and you know what I mean, like that's what it was like. And that hook probably coming out the way it came out was due to me being so phony the day before saying fuck hooks, all that shit. Yeah, shout out to this repost. I see. Let me tell you something about this brand. Let me tell you something about these people, man. Good fucking brothers. Let me tell you something. When this repost come up, the numbers go up. Respectfully. They're going to click and tap at least and say, what's going on in here? Oh, it's a nigga just talking shop. But I appreciate my brother for that. Appreciate my brother. Shout out to the Black Guy Wrestling Podcast. Shout out to the watch list. Shout out to everything moving. You hear me? You know that. Why I can't read? You know what's funny? Wolf, Loki, Kev Mentor, and it's funny you did Kev's first full-length project. It fits on his beats perfectly the same way you. Here's another thing. I didn't know that was his first project. I didn't know that was his first full-length project until like later on in the process. Now I'm like, damn, I'm sorry. Your first project with me, because you know it's like I'm sure niggas be having dream rollouts. It's like, yeah, with me. But I love that it's his first project, and I love that. Woven, I can hear it. If Woven and Kevin Mentor, I can see it. I can see it. We'll need to come out with like a little stable, like a little hill stable of producers. That'd be fire. Like a little, like not too crazy, like 3. Like on some heavy hitters, but like Wolverine shit. Wolverine's vision and his heel. It got some heel shit in it. You know what I mean? He's a great guy, but I'm just saying like that'd be fire. Like I'm booking shit today too. I'm talking shopping. I'm booking today. Fuck it. That's That's fucking crazy. Shout out to my nigga Low. You already know. Shout out to my nigga Low. Low done cut the dreads. I can't believe it. I thought it was AI. I thought that shit was AI. Shout out to my brother Low. He hit me this morning too. Love the Low. You already know. Yeah, that was his debut. You blessed him. That was funny. He did that. I didn't even know that was his debut. I actually had me rolling, bro. You feel me? You see the vision, bro. You see the vision, bro. You see the vision. Yo, I thought that shit was AI, bro. I was like, nah, this nigga ain't do that. He was talking about it, but he really did that. But you know, new beginning, new era, new aura, new energy. I ain't gonna say too much, but locker room lead is fine. Locker room lead is it's fine. It's fine. Hold on. It's fine. Nah, Lo, we need Leo. It's fine. We need it. Hold on, Lo. We need to get that to Lo. Yeah, let's talk shop. Hold on. Listen. I don't know if you listen to my podcast, but let me tell you something. Everybody's trying to find ways. I'm here. Now you done started me up. Now the wrestling portion of the Clearview has begun. Because I'm here to tell y'all something. Like he said last night, this shit ain't never go nowhere. It's been here, been entertaining, been winning championships, been bullying niggas, been putting belt to ass to niggas, been taking your favorites, putting calls through them. Yeah, putting calls through them, your favorites, your goats, putting calls through them. Yeah, been like that. Been going on. This bloodline shit is it, man. I'm sorry. And it's fire. I'm fire. Everybody's like, oh, something new, something fresh. Niggas did something new. It didn't work. Didn't work like this bloodline shit. Bloodline shit turned this whole shit upside down. Bloodline in AEW is why we here right now. Period. Bloodline in AEW. Period. And that's the ill shit about Cody Rhodes because Cody is ever. I'm still Cody guy too. So we're gonna put Cody. He's in that because he's part of both. But this bloodline shit, come on, man. I'm so in. Niggas, last night was beautiful. I ain't like it was on a black guy, but you know, whatever. But it's that nigga raw nigga, so that nigga ain't minded, so it's all good. That nigga be doing all kind of shit when I be tapping in. When I tap in, it be all kind of crazy shit. So yeah, get this Jacob Fatu belt the ass nigga too, then nigga. Yeah. Fuck out of here, niggas is talking all this bloodline this, bloodline that. Nah, this shit is deep, man. That nigga said, yo, my son and your son gonna be tagging in 20 years. You see that nigga face turn different. His face turned different. Cause it hit him like, damn. My son really gonna be teaming with this nigga son in 20 years. And it's a lot of children. It's a lot of them. That's the most gangster shit too. It's a lot of it's really like it's mob ties for real. Like it's like mad children, bro. This shit ain't never gonna stop, bro. So y'all like, oh, bloodline. Yeah, and let me tell you something. It make money. I'ma do it. If I got paid a lot of money to say freeze all the time. Freeze. Well, pause. So I don't want to say that. Like asshole. Got a lot of money to say asshole. I'm gonna if I'm get bored and I try something else and I ain't make no money because I started saying tangerine. Guess what? I'm gonna go back to saying asshole and getting bread. Are you crazy? Like, come on. Niggas is bugging. Should just see, Jeeves, you got me started. My people's house in Saudi. Yo, they building WrestleMania 43 in my people's house in Saudi. Wait, what you mean they building? Is your people's the niggas in Saudi? They want Rock and Roman. Not gonna hold you. It's gonna happen next year or not at all. Good final match. Or Rock could retire his act. I need Rock and Roman. I need Rock and Roman at pause at 43 for sure. That's why they try to get Roman to pull the whole family together. Solo needed his time. I'm trying to figure out because my mind was like, yo, we just need Solo. But now I'm thinking if we get the whole MFT and then we get main children too. Because in my head, as I'm booking it, I'm like, is because shit been funny with Tom. We're not gonna lie, shit been funny with Tom. So I'm thinking, is Tama going backdoor Solo and link up with Hobbs, taller Tama, then him and Finn was backstage, and you like, damn, hold on, niggas looking like, damn, I just seen my cousin. Finn looked at Tama like he just seen his cousin, but it's the cousin that's you don't know which cousin you gonna get, but you love your cousin, so you was happy to see him, but you gotta be cool. That's how Finn played it when he seen Tama. So to be honest, that's what I thought was gonna happen. But now I'm thinking NWO bloodline, and that's what I'm with too. I'm with like let's take it to hell. Bloodline, NWO, MFT bloodline, all of that, nigga. All of that. Fuck it, nigga. Fuck it. They say WWE talking shop with Zilla. Oh, you definitely had Zilla first. That's a fact. Nah, WWE need to post that last 7 minutes you talking to the account. You just said this. I know, but they might flag me. Tell them to be easy. I can't do nothing. You know how much WWE content I be wanting to go over on this? Them niggas are flag my first episode. I couldn't even do because I was wilding and had Pat McAfee shit. I was doing ESPN and WWE, and it was WrestleMania footage. Them niggas sniped the stream so fast. It was like pew, pew, pew. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, my people's out, and so I'm connected worldwide. WWE world is lit out there. A nigga having some niggas in Saudi got it. I ain't gonna hold you. A nigga having some niggas in Saudi got it. And I knew a couple niggas in Saudi. I'll be talking different than niggas. Tama, Finn, Tala, Bullet Club. Come on. With Hobbs, you hear me? I don't know, but yeah, you talking bloodline back, black and white and bloodline Wolfpack. Yeah, Solo and MFT. Because we still Solo, and I like how they doing this too, because they make it Jacob bigger, pause. Solo is gonna be, yeah. Now this is honestly, because ever since Solo left the bloodline, it's been years of Solo trying to find himself, and as people would say, cosplay Roman. But he really wasn't cosplay. He was really just trying to find his own lane. That's why it's called My Family Tree. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, this is what he needed. He needed Roman. He needed to get around family again. He needed to get around his family again and stir shit up. But we're gonna do the Bret Hart. So this episode is called Bret Hart Hate. It is. We're gonna go over Bret Hart hating on niggas because it's funny, and I think this is in the realm of what we do on this Clearview. Why Bret Hart is the perfect person to do these type of episodes with, because Bret be just wilding on niggas and popping his shit. They just don't push him correctly. Solo low key's the second most talented in the current. Low key, I don't know. Might be third. Might be third for me. But yeah, you right though too. You ain't lying either. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, what we gonna do? Oh, don't do that. Hold on. Oh, I'm doing it now. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to see that. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Look, my nigga look upset already. Jacob, if we talking bloodline, Roman, Jacob, and Solo would be the three. Like, Yeah, yeah. And you can tell like Bret Shorty be telling them niggas ain't do you right at all, them bitch ass niggas. You can tell she be hyping them up. My nigga Bret.
He's always had a good look as far as you look at someone like Triple H. And,
First nigga out the gate. First nigga out the gate he hating on is Triple H. That hate, listen, that hate different. Triple H put a name on that bullet, and shit, it's been bad ever since. Triple H put a name on that bullet, said I did it. Look how it shit started off with Triple H hate.
You look at someone like Triple H, and I know when I look at him, he's always had a good look as far as his body went. You know, he always had a pretty muscular physique. I don't know how much of that is natural, you know, and I assume it's natural. You know, I assume he's under the same scope that everyone else is in that company, but I don't know either.
Look at this.
But you look at someone like Hunter and you go, what does he ever? I don't know how much of that is natural, you know, and I assume it's natural. You know, I assume he's under the same scope that everyone else is in that company, but I don't know either.
That nigga face.
But you look at someone like Hunter and you go, what has he ever really done?
Hold on. My fault. I'm wilding. Yeah, y'all wilding. Don't make it hot.
Bischoff never had a clue.
Playing that shit. Hold on.
Bischoff
Had me
wouldn't
wilding.
do
I'm
that.
sorry, y'all.
Ran him over.
My bad.
Psychology, they call it in wrestling.
Yeah.
Some guys got it. Some guys don't. Some guys never get it. Some guys don't even know what it is, like Eric Bischoff.
But Eric Bischoff was one of the most stupid idiots I ever met in my whole life. With so much talent everywhere. And that Eric Bischoff was such a...
Listen, I don't know, man. How y'all feel? Let me know in the comments. How y'all feel about Eric Bischoff hate. Ain't natural. Ask Scott Steiner. Oh man, don't ask Scott nothing about Triple H. Then y'all be wondering. I ain't gonna say nothing else. He said, "Sure, I'll take the Triple H take one too." They never asked Scott about those steroids. Yeah, you know how that go. But listen, Bischoff was there. Niggas offered you a bag. All Bischoff did was trying to pay you. You know what I'm saying? You took the bread and got you screwed. But he still was there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Now I'm older. I'm trying to think about it. Maybe, I wasn't there though.
Idiot. He couldn't do anything and he couldn't stay. I shake my head today and I go, what a shame. I would go to Eric Bischoff every couple of days and go, how about put me with Booker T, or how about put me with Benoit, or how about sticking me with Kurt Hennig, and Bischoff most of the time he would shoot down anything you brought to him. Yeah. And he'd give you the stupid grade 1 logic of someone that doesn't know anything about anything.
Get that back.
Logic.
Wrestled all them niggas. So
how about put me with Benoit, or how much sticking.
Know what it is. Like,
couldn't stay. I shake my head today and I go, what a shame. I would go to Eric Bischoff every couple of days and go, how about put me with Booker T, or how about put me with Benoit, or how about sticking me with Kurt Hennig, and Bischoff most of the time he would shoot down anything you brought to him. Yeah. And he'd give you the stupid grade 1 logic of someone that doesn't know anything about anything. Logic about, we can't do that because the sky's blue, and it was always like I'd always walk out of his office and go, that isn't even a reason why not to do something. But he's so stupid and afraid of.
Bischoff definitely connected. He had 3-minute warning. Facts. Damn, Bischoff got a little. Damn. This nigga Bischoff had a little history with the bloodline. That's crazy. Bischoff done fuck with NWO and bloodline. Had a little piece of the whole history. That's crazy. I just put 2 and 2 and it made 4. That's crazy. Shout out to my nigga Jeeves. He in the building. He could have been at his album release party. He live at the Clearview. You hear me? That's what I'm talking about. Surprise motherfuckers out now. Catch me on that. That's so Raven.
Exposing that he's an idiot. He reminded me of the guy on Wizard Oz behind the curtain, making all the noise and pulling on, but he didn't know anything.
That was the whole problem in WC, including right down to Bischoff, who never had a clue. And there's been a few more clueless idiots in the wrestling business.
I don't know if y'all niggas watch Kanan. I don't know if y'all niggas watch Power Kanan, but this nigga Tony Danza was looking like Bret Hart in a new episode. Hold on, mama. Hold on, y'all. I see this nigga can play Bret, man. Nigga can play old bit of Bret. Hold on, y'all. Yo, this nigga. Yo, I appreciate you. That's gangster shit. This nigga look like Bret. This ain't. I want to spoil the episode. Wait. Oh man, this nigga was in the hospital bed looking like Bret. Y'all can see it though. Y'all see it already. Man. Looking like Bret Hart, man.
Imagine being able to build anything. Just
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit
Stupid, I'm afraid.
Honestly, that shit sucks.
Of
I tried
exposing that he's an idiot. He reminded me of the guy on Wizard Oz behind the curtain, making all the noise and pulling on, but he didn't know anything.
That was the whole problem in WC, including right down to Bischoff, who never had a clue. And there's been a few more clueless idiots in the wrestling business than Eric Bischoff. He's pretty close to an imbecile.
Bischoff knows nothing. He's an idiot.
I always thought of Hunter as a real ass kiss. He had his nose so far up Vince's ass that, and Sean's, and he was never a straight guy. I don't have much regard for Hunter. I thought he was not a straight guy. Never one of the boys. Never one of the guys. He had his own agenda and was a very sneaky, kind of cowardly kind of guy.
Triple H was always a good wrestler, but great. I don't know, what is he, 1,000-time world champion now, or I don't know, like how great really is he?
This nigga about to give me views. This nigga hating on Triple H about to give me some views. Yeah, terrorizing was him. Terrorizing. Yeah. Rest in peace, my nigga Tess, man. Tess was like that for real.
But you see this talent out there sometimes, and then you look at someone like Triple H, and I know when I look at him, he's always had a good look as far as his body went. He always had a pretty muscular physique. I don't know how much of that is natural, but you look at someone like Hunter and you go, what has he ever really done? Like, what is he, one move that he ever created that nobody ever saw before? Some high spots or an idea for a match, or I got this idea, or, I know what he never brought to the table. He's mostly a guy that showed up and they've made him. He's always been a decent wrestler, but great? I don't know. I don't think so. And if he's running the show, it goes back to my whole argument before. You got guys that are telling everyone what to do. What has he ever done? that's great. Like, he's never had a great match. Whenever I look at Triple H's matches, including the last one he had with Undertaker, and I don't really mean it as a knock, but I told myself before I watched it, because I'm trying to like Paul now these days, I go, I want to see him do something to make me think, yeah, he's got greatness in him. Before Triple H wrestled Undertaker last year, was that last year? I remember watching it and going, I don't really mean it as a knock, but I told myself before I watched it, because I'm trying to like Paul now these days, I go, I want to see him do something to make me think, yeah, he's got greatness in him. Before Triple H wrestled Undertaker last year, was that last year? I remember watching it and going, I can picture the whole match in my head before I can tell exactly what this match is going to be like and how it's going to go. And I remember watching it, and it was exactly like I predicted. Like, it was exactly mostly brawling around on the floor and doing stuff that a lot of.
Nah, the interviewer is taking me out. That nigga is in tune with this.
To make me think, yeah, he's got greatness in him. Before Triple H wrestled Undertaker last year, was that last year? I remember watching it and going, I can picture the whole match in my head before I can tell exactly what this match is going to be like and how it's going to go. And I remember watching it, and it was exactly like I predicted. Like, it was exactly mostly brawling around on the floor and doing stuff that a lot of times that is pretty easy wrestling. You know, it's not complicated. There's no genius behind it. I just thought you're both supposed to be these great wrestlers, and Undertaker is a great wrestler. Let's see you deliver it. And I thought it was mediocre at best, and maybe a 4 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. I don't know. I don't want to say, but I think Paul.
3 out of 10 for Taker, Triple H. Excuse me. Random. So, who you think got the best clothesline? Like top 3. My personal: JBL, Stan Hansen, Okada. Yeah, I'm with you. JBL 1, I'm with you. Stan Hansen 2, yes. Okada. I debated you on this, but I it's not even a month old. I seen that shit live. Yeah, I seen that live in Arthur Ashe. I seen it live in Madison Square Garden. Yeah, this the 3. This the 3, y'all. This is the 3 best lariats, clotheslines. It doesn't get better than this. I put my nigga Nigel maybe 4. Maybe my nigga Nigel 4 off top of my head right now. But this is the top 3. This is the top 3 right here. JBL, Stan Hansen, and Okada. I'm sorry. The only thing I can accept is y'all switching the numbering around. But this is the 3. These are the 3 right here. You got it, Jeeves. That's the 3. I can't even argue. Yeah, he talking crazy. Nigga said the match was ass. I think Undertaker's a great wrestler. Yeah.
Paul's a little overrated. He's overrated for being great, but I can't sit here and tell you that I can name one match that I ever thought he ever had with anybody that was great. And it's kind of a shame. He should have a great match somewhere with somebody. And you'd think he would have had it by now, but I don't think he's a great wrestler.
The screw job was a direct result of Triple H and Vince McMahon. And Triple H was probably the biggest, the most responsible party of the whole bunch. He's never apologized for it. I don't expect that he ever will. I don't know that he rightfully could apologize for it. It turned out to be nothing but gravy for him ever since. People know what happened. I know what happened. The Wrestling with Shadows documentary captured, for the most part, the whole thing anyway. But, you see Triple H sort of hiding away and cowering from my my ex-wife and sort of denying that he had any involvement. There you go. That's your integrity. That's your piece of shit right there.
Creating custom clothing with Tap Stitch is simple. Start by choosing a garment, then click Design Now.
I'd say he was a two-faced lying chicken shit. And I'm probably being nice to him.
And now?
He cut the hair short, so this hate is a little predated. I think this is before they made up. If I'm just going off the hair length or
No, I don't think that's a snake that never changes stripes. He was the kind of guy that would make friends with you or bury the hatchet with you 10 minutes later, and 10 minutes later he'd be out there stabbing you in the back again. You couldn't make peace with him. You know, he was a guy, and the guy that was, I think he had a.
We can't do that. Triple H is non-mid wrestler from Marines. No, we can't do that. I don't watch Triple H have classics with The Rock, Jericho, Steve Austin, Cactus Jack, Undertaker. We can't say he's mid. He's brought greatness out of it. We can't say he's mid. He's brought greatness. I seen greatness out of Hunter, man. I can't front. Niggas may not like it, but we can't say it's mid. So usually his opponent is the one who carries the match on the wrestling side, but Triple H knows how to. No, it's Triple H that be the general of the matches. Don't ever think Triple H is not leading the way when he in that ring. Triple H is mid. He has classes because he has great wrestling IQ, and he does the moves well. Nah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Like I can see what you're saying by that, but he's not like I would have never put him in a technical bag anyway. I wouldn't put him technical wrestling. You feel what I'm saying? I know he never gave technical wrestling. He gave like a hybrid of like race and flair kind of, but not as technical as flair. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, facts. Nope, I'm not trying to hear that. Nope, I'm not trying to hear that. And he races. I think everybody races at this point. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with everybody done said nigga. They done said it with the hard R just like that. Foul shit is fucked up. The country races. I don't know what to do. But he races. You're gonna beat me every time. Look it up. But yeah, he races. You got it. I can't argue. He races. He wrestled about as good as the Miz. Like, wait, why we hating on Miz? But his IQ outweighs the Miz. Miz has great IQ. Yes, he does. I see what you're trying to say. I don't like it, though. I don't like it. I see what you're trying to say now, but I don't like it. I don't like it because I feel like he gave us too much. Let me let it rock for a little. Average in-ring skills. So define in-ring skills for you. Let's start there. Let's break this down. Then we here in debate. Define in-ring skills. Define in-ring skills. Now let's talk about it. Listen, you don't need ring skills to set to be a Hall of Famer for sure. You know this 100%. Am I putting Triple H in the no ring skills, all swag, IQ only? I can't do it. I can't. Let's get it right. Triple H and Miz aren't Kurt Angle in the ring. Okay, I get what you're saying there. Kurt is the exception, though. He was good on everything. Facts. No, I know you're not saying that. I know you're not saying that for the record. I know you're not saying that at all. That you're actually saying the opposite. That's what you're saying. You say you don't need ring skills to be a great. For sure saying that. I'm just saying Triple H is not 100 in ring skills, but he's top 30 all time. I see when you're talking technical, yes, of course. Of course. I won't debate you on that at all. At all. At all. For sure. He's not Bret level. He's not Benoit level. He's not Danielson level. He's not Kurt Angle level. He's not Zack Sabre level. He's not Kenny Omega level. He's not my nigga Dax level. Fucking, I'm gonna talk my shit for FTR level. Yeah, I said it. Niggas ain't on that technical shit. I 100%. 100%. That's what you said. I totally understand that. But I'm not niggas be trying to make it seem like he ass. I don't like that. He's not ass. He's not ass. He's not ass. He's a great heel, legend, and had great matches. Made guys made him. For sure. 100%. But nah, I wouldn't say, but niggas be trying to make him seem ass. So that's why I was taking the initial where I didn't know where he was going with it. Triple H is a legend, him versus Cardiac. Oh, Cactus at Royal Rumble 2. That's how I know you really on the phone and in the streets. Royal Rumble 2000, my top 10. He just someone I look for wrestling skills when I watch him. He's good at everything else though. He gonna give you a good brawl too. He's not Shawn Michaels, I can get it. But listen, one thing you can't say, he hang with everybody though. So if you can hang, that's my now. Hold on now. Now, if a nigga can hang with all them niggas that you name, because he been in the ring with all of them niggas, he gotta have some kind of something. He gotta have something kind of. If you name every nigga you name, and I can point you to a match where he's had a good match, good to great match with every nigga you name technical, he got to bring something to the table. Yes, I know niggas love to run with, you can make a broom hot. Yes, you can. But we talking legendary matches. We talking famous matches. We talking really good matches. Like, great heel. Shit, he might be top 3 wrestling heel ever. That's a fact. Honestly, maybe 2. It's him and Vince for me. I'm not mad at that. Yes. 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 Hello, Georgia. Hello, Roxanne. Roxanne. Now you got me in a different bag. Roxanne been like that. And she more technical than Triple H. Holla.
Put a new meaning to the word sort of prima donna or self. He had such a huge ego. But Shawn was a guy that was very insecure and very, I think, weak as a person. I'd say like Hulk Hogan was a 9 out of 10 promo, 9 out of 10 look, 1 out of 10 wrestler.
The only thing Hulk Hogan knows or knew, he doesn't even know, like, it doesn't even matter anymore. He's older than I am. You know, he's like still hanging on, still hanging in there.
I was at the peak of my career. I had nothing but one good pay-per-view after another that year. I was as hot as I could ever be. And they brought me in and they killed me off, I think, right off the bat. And that was Hulk Hogan.
In Bret's defense, that was nasty. WrestleMania 9 was some nasty work. WrestleMania 9 was some nasty work. So I do be understanding the source of his hate. My NXT batted him placing my ticket. Layla Diggs. Okay. That's my new choice. She's gonna be the one of them to watch. Okay. We gonna tap in with Layla. I already know by the name. The name tell me everything I need to know. Layla Diggs. Everything I know everything now. Thank you. But Bret's I understand it. Because WrestleMania 9 was crazy work. So this nigga Hogan was supposed to retire from WrestleMania 8 when the nigga wrestled Sid. He beat Sid. Said, I'm done. I'm out of here. Niggas don't love me no more. Shit is getting strange. He dead. So nigga dead. Bret take over is the champion. Holding shit down. WrestleMania come around, he wrestled Yokozuna. Yokozuna should have won, and then Bret would get a rematch later on. This nigga Hogan pulls up and been like, yo, I'm coming back to WWF. I'm on back in. So Vince signed him back in. He supposed to have a tag title match against DiBiase and IRS. Rest in peace, Bray. And they have the match. First of all, nigga was in some jet ski accident. Nigga said he got beat up. We don't know what happened. Who did what happened. And nigga was hurt. Long story short, this nigga booked himself into the WWF title match. So after Bret, so Yokozuna, Mr. Fuji throws salt in Bret eyes. Yokozuna pins him. Hogan comes out to save him. Like, kind of like makes him look like a little bitch, pretty much. Bret's like, go ahead, Hogan. Go fight him. So Hogan looks like, yeah, and then they book it. Hogan wins the title. WrestleMania 9 ends with Hogan raising his hand. Hogan must pose. So, Bret, that was fat. So that was like one of like, so that was a moment Bret is sticking Bret crawl. Because it was like, yo, I had a chance. Y'all gave me the ball. I held this shit down. I'm bringing new energy, new vibes. A nigga actually wrestling. You're supposed to be wrestling. I'm actually wrestling. I'm the champion. Let me drop this belt to Yoko. Or if you try to have a baby face, let me keep the fucking belt. But no, you had me lose to Yoko. Then Hogan comes, saves, takes my belt. Now Hogan got the belt. What the fuck? So that's where he talking about right now, and that's like the source of it. That was like it's deeper than that, but that's the paraphrase story.
Killed me off automatic. And I didn't know it at the time, and guys told me later on, and I've since figured out that.
Hold on. Because when Hogan had the high heel yellow joints on, business was the check already clear. And some bad shit about to happen. Do your homework. When Hogan got the high heel yellow joints on, bad shit about to happen behind the scenes, on camera, check is cleared, shit doesn't happen. I think he had the high heel yellow ones when he turned for the NWO. So, geez, I hear you, bro. That when he got the high heel yellow joints on is bad time. You on bad time, the check cleared, and some shit about to happen. Yep. Then the steroid scandal hit. Hogan left the next year. Leaves the next year, fucking up all the Bret momentum. The new era of WWF just for him to leave, which led to WWE really being comp and running shit at the time. 100%. 100%.
Did anything with me.
The only thing Hulk Hogan ever knew was how to make Hulk Hogan. Yeah. He couldn't tell you how to make AJ Styles or Samoa Joe. What's Hulk Hogan going to tell Samoa Joe? Facts. He doesn't know anything to even tell him. He's got zero to offer.
I think Hulk Hogan will ever be back in the WWE. Let's hope not.
Oh, well, hold on.
Let's really hope that he.
I know I know. It's a Hogan pack. But Hogan tell that nigga Joe to get some money. I'm just the Clearview. We always gonna just keep it 100. Hogan had told that nigga Joe to get some money.
Lives with himself in Tampa and stays there, and in his little world of idol worship of himself. I'm not a big Hulk Hogan fan. For Hulk Hogan to make the comments that he made is something that if they had a camera like that in most of the dressing rooms with a lot of the Southern wrestlers from Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, even Texas, you get a lot of that kind of slant on things. And I'm kind of glad he got busted.
Yeah.
For that
Expose
reason
these niggas, Bret. Hold on,
times
Bret.
have changed, and
expose these niggas. What states?
Himself in Tampa and stays there. And
what states, Bret?
In his little world of idol worship of himself. I'm not a big Hulk Hogan fan. For Hulk Hogan to make the comments that he made is something that if they had a camera like that in most of the dressing rooms with a lot of the Southern wrestlers from Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, even Texas, you get a lot of that kind of slant on things. And I'm kind of glad he got busted.
Yeah.
for that reason that times have changed, and you have to answer for that stuff, and he's answering for it. He's probably glad that Roddy Piper passed away because it took all the edge off all that. I'm kind of baffled when people tell me that they think Ric Flair was the greatest wrestler of all time. I was not convinced ever that he was the greatest wrestler that people, or as great as people thought he was.
Why do people think he's the greatest? What are the reasons you hear?
But because he was a flamboyant character,
Charisma,
and he was. But as far as working in the ring, I found him, I wouldn't say ancient, but kind of a whole different mindset to what my generation was all about. He was locked into the 70s and couldn't break out of that. The Ric Flair, you see this stuff like it's like
I'm not fucking with that. That's like crazy.
Everybody knows. Hey, there's a guy wrestler cutting his forehead again.
Goldberg hurt a lot of guys. Yeah, I remember Kurt Hennig talking to me about how
hurt
he was from being speared.
Yeah, now we getting into it. Because ain't no nigga hate Goldberg like Bret. I love the picture they got of him hating on Goldberg. This nigga retired. Goldberg kicked Bret in Starrcade 99. Or it might have been 2000. I think it was 99. And the kick hit Bret straight in the face, gave him a concussion, ended his career. Bret hates Goldberg. So I just wanted to give y'all the warning of what y'all about to hear.
Every night by Gold.
Flair, you see.
Goldberg hurt a lot of guys. Yeah, I remember Kurt Hennig talking to me about how hurt he was from being speared every night by Goldberg. And I remember he body slammed Haku on his head, straight down, almost broke his neck, and just different things. And it's like, we're not crash test dummies. We're professional wrestlers, but we're human beings too, and you can't just kick somebody as hard as you can in the head and expect them to be okay. And I think Goldberg never understood that it was all the guys going in there making him look good every night that is why he was over. And it wasn't about him. It was about the guys that he was hurting. And he was hurting a lot of guys. And even with me and Bill, one of the last words I said to him before I went out to the ring with him that night was, I said, whatever you do, don't hurt me. And it's like, he went in there and he hurt me, and he hurt me bad, and it cost me millions of dollars that it was just out of my pocket, and it changed my life forever. I think it was for sure a direct lead into me having a stroke.
Want to break into cybersecurity but don't have experience? The Google Cybersecurity Certificate uses real-world scenarios.
Vince Russo was a magazine writer that thought he was a wrestling expert that never had a good idea in his life.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not really optimistic that it's going to be a great job. Martha handcuffed them so much. Martha, the widow of Owen, that really, I don't know if they're even allowed to use any pictures from the past. It was very. It's a poorly done DVD because of all the restraints and the limitations that Martha put on it, and to me that's such a lousy thing to have happen. That Martha, I think Owen would turn in his grave if he knew how much trouble Martha's gone to erase his career and to make sure that nobody enjoys anything about his career today. It's a bitterness and selfishness that I can't stand by anymore. I think Martha's taken the wrong approach, and she should understand that, we all miss Owen. We lost I lost a brother, and I lost a great friend, and maybe one of my closest people that I knew on this earth. And
first one, they talk about how cool, because he is the boogeyman. Whatever they said he did that shit. How cool. They don't play. Ming don't play. That nigga was every nigga from his era got a Ming story. Every story sounds the same. It's not the same as the theme, the narrative. Somebody getting hurt. And it's not me. This is a known fact. Known fact. Ming is him. That's why, like, even Jacob doing the tongue of death grip is like, yeah, it means something. Like, yeah, shit going on. Niggas, the Marines did jump HBK. Marines did jump HBK because HBK was taking a bitch and they was mad. HBK was saucing on them and them niggas was mad. HBK was in there having his way. The bitches was moving crazy when HBK goes, the bitches was the Marines girls. So they ain't like that nigga. See that nigga outside beat on them. Beat on that nigga. Davey and them was inside and shit. You feel what I'm saying? That low key probably started a little of that Bret Sean heat too. Me and Mom talked about this once. Owen White fucking up his legacy same way Aaliyah family is because they don't want them to be used for nothing. At the same time, you're not exposing them to the new generation. That's a fact. But shout out to because this is old. Now that they got the Owen Hart, which we're in the middle of right now, the Owen Hart tournament with AEW. That's a beautiful thing they got going on. So that way they are paying to his legacy now. I'm glad she's over time has opened up. She just didn't want to work with Vince and them. I ain't mad at her. So, you know, she showed love to Tony and letting Tony rock out with the Owen Hart. It's like the 4th year they doing it. So shout out to that, man. She ended up, you know, doing her thing with that. And the more you don't want them to be represented through your personal reasons, I feel them from emotional level, but you're dimming the legacy a little bit. Understandable. Yep. See? Right there. Love to Martha. Rest in peace, Owen. Love to Bret.
I want to celebrate his career. I want to watch his matches back, not just with me, but with everybody he worked with and his time with WWE. They got so much footage and so many great memories with Owen. And here she is standing in the way of that and saying nobody can see these videos. No one should see anything that's, you know, it brings back any of his career.
So WWE footage, they can't use his matches in the WWE?
They can do select things, but they couldn't use any pictures from his childhood. They couldn't use any pictures. They couldn't use anything from Stampede Wrestling. They couldn't. They had so many restraints. Even the interviews, the questions that they did with me were so bullshit. And the whole thing was so bullshit that sure, there's an Owen Hart DVD, but it's the shits. It's the shits. It's the shits.
And you know, the truth is, I had no intentions of going to WCW. I didn't want to go there. Never wanted to go there. I always knew they were second rate. I knew from Austin. Austin had nightmare stories. Like he would get like tremble when he talked about how screwed up it was. It was like it almost gave him a twitch. I was like, okay, I won't go there. You know, and he was really right about it too. A bunch of idiots. When I look at 1997 wrestling, the stuff I was doing, the stuff that Undertaker was doing, the stuff that Steve Austin was doing, the stuff that Shawn was doing, we had such a great crew of wrestlers. It was like really was like an all-star team. And the heads and tails so far ahead of beyond anything WCW was doing. And I would watch the two shows, even when I was off, when Shawn had the title, when he first won the title. Yeah. I'd watch the two shows together, kind of switching back and forth like fans do. And I remember going, I can't take it. This WCW stuff is horrible.
It's the shits.
It was the same thing every week where there's a bunch of NWO guys running in the ring and maybe have an elephant come out of the score clock or the parachute or something. They always had stupid, Dennis Rodman or somebody. It never made any sense. It was all just cheap gimmicks.
You hate like it was fine, but
it couldn't attain was somebody with any brains. Talk about idiots running what a bunch of morons. Vince McMahon talking to me before I ever left for the company, about a year before, he goes, WCW would never know what to do with a Bret Hart.
Yeah.
And, it always echoed in my head, and I always knew it, and I agreed. And I never ever did want to go there. I was actually kind of sad that I ever ended up there. WCW was such a chaotic mess of bad ideas.
I can't take it.
What do you think of what Bischoff and Hogan are doing now then with TNA wrestling?
That's a great point.
I got no faith in either one of them. Like zero. Like I don't.
He should have never went to WCW. Imagine with Shawn fucking up his back and being out 7 years. Man, Bret would have been fine. He would have been right there in that slot. Heel to Austin or versus The Rock. Facts. Still feuding with the new Evolve DX. So many options in WF for Bret from 97 to 04 if he never leaves. It's crazy to imagine what it could have been. The Eddie Guerrero matches, the Benoit matches again, Malenko. They could have did some shit over there. Damn Goldberg.
They're going nowhere. If anything, they're going to lose a lot of ground.
Yeah.
They're spending a fortune on a guy that's worthless. And Bischoff's as worthless as Hogan. The two of them got zero to offer the business. Vince Russo, is he still with the company?
No, he's left.
That's maybe a modest improvement. But anyway, I just think, they got all the rejects. They picked up all their trash that Vince would, swept to the side when everything was over. And AJ Styles is as good a wrestler as anybody in the world. He's really good. He should be wrestling in WWE. I mean, he's spinning his tires in TNA. And if he really wants to make it as a star, the star that he is, he needs to dump that Bush League and get to the big time. And I just hope that AJ Styles doesn't waste his life in TNA.
That's the shits.
That's the Oracle. That's the Oracle.
Well, technical is one thing. Sometimes it can be a deterrent. Like Dean Malenko was a technical, but he never drew a dime kind of thing. Like he was just a wrestler that did a lot of fancy moves, and you need more than that.
All I know is that Dean
Malenko was a technical, but he never drew a dime kind of thing. Like he was just a wrestler that did a lot of fancy moves, and you need more than that.
Yeah, Michael.
All I know is that Davey gets injured or supposedly injured. I never bought that he was injured. I know that Davey, when he got on the plane, he had been up for almost 48 hours, hadn't been to sleep. He'd been on a coke binge. He hadn't slept since he got there, and he was a wreck, and he hadn't trained, he hadn't lifted weight, and he was out of shape, and he was a wreck. I got there the next day, and we went over it, and even then, as soon as we tied up in the ring, I remember, I think it was the very first spot we did. I took him over in a side headlock or something, and he goes, "I'm fucked. I'm fucked." I used to tell all this to people, and they go, "Oh, so they lose a little respect for Davian," and fair enough, you can. Steele was one of the worst. George Steele was one of those kind of guys. I remember George Steele doing lines of coke and partying with everyone else, and then like a week later or a couple of weeks later, they made him an agent, and he was just like one of the prisoners that got turned into one of the guards, and he was just a motherfucker, man. He was not a good guy at all. He was always fine. He fined my brother Owen and Berserker one time. We were 1 minute late in Hershey Park one time when I was champion, right after I won the belt. I remember Owen and Berserker were riding with me just because I was give them a free ride to the, I never charged for trans. When we got there, we were laughing, we were taking our time, we were getting coffees and stuff like that, and walking the dress room. George Scott's like this, he goes, "It's 6:32 or something like that," and I go, "So?" He goes, "You're 2 minutes late." I go, "Really?" He goes, "I gotta find you." He fined all of us $500 each. My brother.
So what's really funny about that, if you do your like Bret Hitman Hart lore, that nigga is notoriously known for being late to shows. Notoriously known for late to shows. I can't tell you how many interviews I done heard of niggas talking about Bret being late to the show. That's why nigga ain't know what was going on and couldn't feel the energy right in Montreal. Nigga pulled up mad late. She was already in motion, nigga. Bret notorious for being late to shows. This is a fact. This is a fact. Should have let AJ get another dominant title run before he retired. He had a solid WWE career, but never did better than the first year. He was the champ that runs the camp, Body and Cena. Yeah, but he gave a lot of his years too. And he got that bag, and my nigga chilled and knew how to work smarter, not harder, and started getting into video games and getting that bag. Back to getting to that bag. That's what really changed it. Like, yeah, he got that camp, and then he started getting Brad. A little late. Who's the berserker? I forgot who the berserker was, but that was a nigga in WWF. Yeah, Bodega in the building. Shout out to Bodega. Fresh off. Look, y'all late. Y'all Nick fans is doing whatever y'all want, acting however the fuck y'all want. I get it. Championship energy. I get it. Y'all niggas been late. Talking wild shit. I get it. Y'all got it.
Owen and Macho Man. I can actually tell this story now. They took his Halliburton. If he's ever wondering whatever happened to us, his Halliburton.
Brett, nice.
He had
That's why
locked
he
up
ain't
his
showing up.
passport,
What
his
you got to do? I'm
colostomy
Brett.
bags and his pills.
What I
and
got to
everything
do?
else,
Hold
and
on,
there's
hold on,
airplane
Jeeves. Hold on,
tickets.
Jeeves.
And they were
Hold
all
on, Jeeves. I'm Bret Hart. I'm Bret Hart. What the fuck I got to be there 4 hours early for to do this shit I was born to do? Been nasty with it. Been nice. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you shitting me? This nigga Bret a legend, man. I don't care. Hate, nigga. Fuck it. Let it go, nigga.
him and Randy snuck it out under a jacket to the car. And later on that night, an hour later after we left the building, I remember when we were driving over a bridge in somewhere like New Rochelle or something like that, and he opened the window and threw it out, and it went sailing over into the river, Manhattan River or something like that. But I just remember George Scott. I always wondered, why would someone do that to such a good guy? But he,
George Steele.
George Steele.
Scott.
I'm sorry, George Steele. And he was not a good guy. He was a snitch.
Bruce Pritchard, in our last release of our series, Guest Booker, vehemently defends the Red Rooster gimmick with passion and conviction. That here's a guy who's the cock of the walk. Why wouldn't you make him the Red Rooster? Just want you to know what's going on out there. If you
now you know why Bruce is where he is.
WCW with guys like Kevin Sullivan and the nitwits they had running around there that were telling guys what to do. Most of the guys in that kind of role and that were telling guys what to do were guys that never made it. I always thought, here's Kevin Sullivan telling me what to do in my match. And kind of trying to think of a finish at the top of his head. And clearly while I'm talking to him, I'm going, this guy's not a big star, never a guy that never drew money, has never done anything, but he's given guys direction.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it
Not true,
just
not
by
true.
thinking about it. Meet
Not
Base
true, not
44, a complete AI creation platform.
My brother Bruce, who knows nothing. So I just have a lot of trouble buying that story. And then you look, if you ever knew her or saw her. Yeah, I mean, you be the judge. I've seen Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was with some woman, that wasn't very, she was a 2 out of 10. And you go, Arnold could get better than that.
You'd think.
But he sure missed the boat on that one. And Tiger Woods is another one. And, he was with these 3 out of 10 skanks that from Florida strip bars and stuff. Anyway, my point is that sometimes people end up
This nigga Bret said these niggas got ugly hoes.
But he sure missed the boat on that one. And Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They said they got
He
ugly
was with some
hoes.
woman,
Hold on.
that wasn't very, she was a 2 out of 10. And you go, Arnold could get better than that.
You'd think.
But he sure missed the boat on that one. And Tiger Woods is another one. And, he was with these 3 out of 10 skanks that from Florida strip bars and stuff. Anyway, my point is that sometimes people end up with some pretty skanky looking women. I think the biggest rag I can make about the WWE would be the sort of foremen or the agents that they got running. They have a big say in how the shows, and they're all basically governed by Vince. Like, Vince, they do whatever Vince tells them to do, which is the way it's supposed to be. But the reality of it is that, like, I don't know, it's like having a bunch of high school football coaches coaching the Dallas Cowboys. Right. It's like you really can't have the bunch of mediocre wrestlers telling the wrestlers what to do. They got mediocre guys, a lot of guys that washed up out of WCW, which says it all. that are telling everyone what to do. Okay, you're doing this wrong. You're doing, and
It makes
I
sense.
remember I was in Europe and I had Arn Anderson, who I like Arn and everything, and I have a lot of respect for Arn. But he came in and he blew some little tiny thing aspect of the match out of proportion, and this is with the Nexus guys. He made them feel so bad about something they did wrong in the match. And I remember listening to him and I'm going, this guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. I mean, Arn Anderson's, I salute him to a certain degree as a wrestler, but he never drew any big money ever in his life. Dreamed about it. Dreamed about having the great matches that other guys had. Dean Malenko, nice guy.
Nice guy? I don't give a shit. Good father? Fuck you. Go home and play with your kids.
Not a main event guy. Never sold out Madison Square Garden. Never worked on top. Mike Rotundo, another guy. Great guy, great wrestler. Terry Taylor is another guy. They're all the guys walking up and going, hey, Punk, come here. This is what you're doing wrong. And I disagree with all that. And I think these guys need to get some guys that know what they're talking about. I would pose that question to Vince McMahon myself, and I think I did about a year ago. I was like, why do you got such lousy guys telling everyone what to do? But Vince he's loyal to his guys and thinks he's got the best team out there. And, that's just my opinion. But I mean, I believe that they'd be better served if they hired guys like Piper and even Cowboy Bob Orton knows more about wrestling than Arn Anderson will ever know.
This was a very divisive group at that.
Because Bret don't like white bitches like that, and that's all they had. He's comparing them to Tiger Ho and Taurus. He like white bitches. Yo, Bret is wildin'. This nigga love to say I like and have respect for someone right before you shit on them. This nigga hilarious. Bret a nigga for real. He about to shit on Dean after calling him a nice guy. Maybe Gober should have kicked this nigga. This nigga Bret.
That time, who today, I mean, they're largely praised.
Praised by who? Triple H?
I think a lot of the audience, just looks at it at a time when they don't know all the intricate details of what went on at that time.
A cancer in the dressing room, all of them. And I think they're all, I don't doubt that Shawn Michaels is sorry for a lot of that kind of behavior. Kevin Nash was a great wrestler and a good guy, but I don't think he can be that proud of that association. It was a cancerous environment in the dressing room with those guys, and they certainly did more negative than positive harm to the business. Scott Hall, all you have to do is look at him.
Wait, no, you about to slid nigga that's not here, but do your homework on Bret loving niggas he have classics with. You see how you talking about all these click niggas, but he ain't go crazy on Kevin Nash because why? He had a classic with Kevin Nash, Survivor Series 1995. Do your homework. Bret loved niggas he had classics with. Kurt Hennig, he speaks highly of. Owen, highly of. You know what I'm saying? Like Stone Cold, highly of. You know what I'm saying? Shawn is the only one. But nigga love Taker. But this nigga Nash, he loved Nash because him and Nash had a classic in 95. Survivor Series 1995. That's why now look, he about to slander everybody else and go crazy. But look how he was talking about Nash.
He's a train wreck with his own life. And
look, he talking nasty on Hall.
It was a cancerous environment in the dressing room with those guys, and they certainly did more negative than positive harm to the business. Scott Hall, all you have to do is look at him. He's a train wreck with his own life, and he was a malcontent or a guy that, when you were close to him long enough, you started to feel the same way he did. You just felt so self-destructive and unhappy with your life and your job and everything. He was the guy that was infectious with his bad sort of moods and bad unhappiness in his own life that would spread to all the other wrestlers.
When the bodybuilding thing started, there was these bodybuilders, and who likes bodybuilders? I mean, talk about zeros in life. You know, I mean, there's nothing. I can't say anything good about bodybuilders at all. What a total waste of your life. You know,
because of the vanity.
Yeah, just the vanity of just all day. You know, there's nothing special about bodybuilders other than they lift weights all day. You know,
what was
it's like beauty pageant. Some people are. I don't know. I never had a fascination. I mean, I like a good physique and all that, but I mean, to the point of being obsessed and like bodybuilders and the dieting and the whole thing is like, who cares? I don't see any ability or skill in it at all. Same with fashion models or runway models. I mean, who really gives a damn? They're too skinny and they don't look as hot as they think. Who wants to watch bodybuilders that are not on steroids? I mean, there's no fascination with bodybuilders, period. But if they're not on steroids, like who cares? And they really, you know what? Nobody cared.
It's the shits.
I can't take it.
What can I say, America? That nigga was hating. What can I say, America? That nigga was hating. Bret Hart hate was different. This nigga Bret was wild, and I even go hold you. I needed like a couple of seconds to let all that hate digest. But you know he gonna speak his mind. You know what I'm saying? And this was older too. But I'm sure he still be hating to this day. Ain't nothing really changed. He still feel the same way he be feeling. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all all tapping in on this episode of Clearview. We smoked some good weed. We chopped it up. I promise y'all, I had no kind of idea what I was going to do with this episode. This episode ended up being a fun episode. Thank you to my co-hosts in the comments. Jeeves, shout out to Bodega pulling up. I appreciate y'all, man. It's two of y'all niggas. That's all I need. You feel me? So salute to y'all and catch this when y'all catch this. This show is growing by the week. I even want to do the show this week, but I say, you know what? Got to do it. Got to be consistent. I want to start being more consistent and delivering these streams to y'all to vibe with me. So I appreciate y'all tapping in. I should have been a horseman out now on all digital streaming platforms. Produced by Dominican Kev. Raps by me. We have surprise motherfuckers out now on all digital streaming platforms. Action figure, 2 Jeeves. Come on, man. It's a lot of heat. Luna and Skip, it's a lot of heat. Wolverine got 40 beat tapes. 40 beat tapes out right now. All flames. All different stories and themes behind it. Tap in with niggas. Niggas is cooking. Him and Rebel album dropping soon. It's a lot of shit going on out here. It's no excuse, y'all. Tap in. It's a lot of great music going out here. A lot of great talent. Love to everybody. I appreciate y'all, even if you silently tapping in. I was an anonymous viewer myself at times, so I appreciate y'all tapping in. If these words is hearing you, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe. All right, we out of here. Almanac Show this week. Shout out to my brother Dre. You already know, man. Love y'all.
The recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.